One of my favorite Dynasty fantasy football running back targets that I feel like is a buy low candidate, meaning his value now is lower than what his value will be later, is Denver Broncos running back Javonte Williams. As a prospect at North Carolina in his second season, Javonte Williams rushed for 933 yards and 5 touchdowns in 13 games. Then in his final season, he played 2 less games, but he upped his rushing numbers to 1,140 yards and 19 touchdowns. 50 career college receptions, second-round draft capital from Denver in 2021. As a rookie, Javonte Williams finished with 903 rushing yards and 7 total touchdowns, 40 receptions. He had 2 games over 100 rushing yards and 4 weeks finishing as a top 10 fantasy running back. In 3 of those weeks, he scored over 20 fantasy points. Most of the bigger games happened after the Week 11 bye. Player Profiler ranked him 6th in evaded tackles and 6th in yards created. Javonte's 12.1 points per game ranked 22nd for running backs. So in year 2, we were excited for the jump. And he opened up the season with a top 12 fantasy finish, scoring 19.8 fantasy points. Unfortunately, in 2022, come week 4, he tore his ACL. And we were unsure of his timeline heading into 2023. Was he going to open up the season as a starter? Would he miss time? Would he play at all? Javonte Williams did end up playing in week 1, but through his first 6 weeks, he played under 50% of the snaps in 5 games, and he missed a week. But we did see solid flashes this year with the low expectations following an ACL tear in the year prior. 82 rushing yards week 7, 85 yards the next game on the ground, 79 rushing yards in week 10. He had 47 catches on the year and 4 top 12 fantasy finishes. Javonte Williams is just moving further and further away from that ACL injury. This to me is a guy that is built like a true every down running back who evades tackles, he breaks them, he's part of the passing game plenty. He has the makeup of a true workhorse. Denver is going to continue shaping their roster moving forward, and I think Javonte Williams is going to continue to be a huge piece of it. His value was once very high, and due to this ACL recovery season, it's taken a good dip. He has what I'm looking for in a fantasy football dynasty running back, and at 23 years old, I am buying now.